Now imagine stepping into a sun-drenched garden where every breeze carries the scent of fresh flowers, blooming flowers, and fresh citruses. So what if you can bottle that invigorating experience and carry it with you all day long? In this video, I will be unveiling 10 fresh and floral perfumes that will not only elevate your fragrance wardrobe, but also evoke the essence of spring in every spring. Now, a quick plug-in, the free bottle giveaway for the wedding Silk Santal 36 by Kayali is still ongoing. So if you haven't taken advantage of it, please go ahead and check out my post under my channel. And make sure to subscribe. But for now, let's dive into these sensational perfumes. First up is Blanche by Byredo. This to me is a very expensive laundry and fresh linen mixed together, like the scent of the two combined with a spin of like, it feels very chic. It feels very modern. It has a modern spin to it. And it's very luxurious, very relaxing. And once I go over the notes, you understand why. So these are the notes. Top notes, it has aldehydes. There you go. Starting off fresh right from the get-go. It has rose and pink pepper. And the mixture of rose and pink pepper, to me, it's like heavenly. They work really, really well together. And in the middle, it comes with peony, violet, and African orange flower. And in the base, of course, musk is there, and woodsy notes, and sandalwood. It is a fresh, feminine scent that smells like you just stepped out of the most luxurious shower ever. Really, without any exaggeration. This is applicable to any age group. Very spa-like if you have a stressful event or a stressful day for that matter. After a quick shower or bath, then I would strongly recommend you putting this on, and it will have the tendency to relax you because of that freshness, and it just wipes your troubles away. Well, not literally, but at least for the time being, it will have the ability to relax you more. So definitely a must try, definitely recommend. This house carries some really, really good freshies I've already highlighted, or actually it's right here. G Water, another one that's fresh. I didn't want to mention it here since I've already mentioned it at a different video, which is the fresh and clean video. If you haven't watched it, please do so. The link will be underneath the description. But very, very, very good house to try, and Blanche is definitely one of them. So if you haven't tried it, give it a shot. This next perfume is a recommendation by one of my favorite content creators, Chris from the Perfume Nest. And very, very glad that I watched that video where she highlighted this perfume. And needless to say, it was not a disappointment. It is a banger. And this is none other than Lucky by Christian Dior. So Lucky is another one of those perfumes that is very, very relaxing, very refreshing. And actually, Christian Dior, they also sell the body soap along with the body cream. I do have both, Lucky and Lucky. So take your shower with this and then lather yourself while your skin is still moist so that you can lock in the freshness and still keep your skin hydrated, your body hydrated. And then follow that up with this. You cannot go wrong. This is a full spa experience. Now, let me go over the notes. So this perfume is not too complicated. It's very linear. It has lily of the valley, white flowers, and ozonic notes. Well, at least that's what is disclosed by Dior. So based on the three notes, I can definitely attest to the fact that it is very simple and refreshing. To me, this perfume, if happiness had a smell, this would be it. This is like a bouquet delivered with love. It is simple, it is bright, And oh boy, so pretty. This one, it just makes you feel so good, so comfortable, so relaxed, so refreshed. Regardless of how hot it is outside, it will keep you calm, it will keep you relaxed, and it will keep you smelling fresh and sweet and delicious and refreshing to those around you. So if you haven't given Lucky a chance, I mean, it's called Lucky for a reason, right? Just think about that and please consider getting a sample. The best part about Dior, if you make a purchase of a bottle with them, they usually send you their smaller little teeny tiny bottle sizes of whatever perfume that they have available. So that gives you the opportunity to try more of their line, which I really enjoy. So if you haven't tried it, please give Lucky a chance. Next up, I've talked about this house, I think, in every video I've done so far. So if you've watched my videos, you can guess which house I'm talking about, or I'm about to talk about. This house is, of course, LK, and this is Pluie Sur Ha Long. And this is Pluie Sur Ha Long. And again, LK. Another one that has a very similar experience with Fleur de Peau and the two other perfumes that I have highlighted so far. Super refreshing. This was also a recommendation by Verity. I'll make sure that I tag her, so she also makes some really great recommendations. Please check out her channel. But let me go over the notes for this perfume real quick. Pluie Sur Ha Long has lotus, water lily, magnolia, musk, cyclamen, and neroli, which are very super floral perfume while having that refreshing clean note. To me, this smells like nature's version of a spa day where it contains rain, flowers, and calm vibes. And as I mentioned earlier, this is one of the most relaxing perfumes that I have in my collection, which is soft and dreamy and a little mysterious because of that rainforest kind of feel. Like it's so refreshing, it's so natural, it's so ingrained with nature that it really takes you and puts you in that element, which I really enjoy. So if you're looking for something refreshing, well, all the perfumes here are refreshing, don't get me wrong, they're clean, they're fresh, but this has that little bit of a spin to it that makes it more grounded and more connected to nature, in my opinion. So if you haven't tried Pluie Sur Ha Long, please do so. Next up, Acqua Di Sale by Perfumes Roma. This is, wow, I didn't even realize that this was a 1996. This is oldies but goodies type of perfume. It's been out since 1996, but I believed I heard about this perfume from another content creator, which I will tag in the description at the bottom. But this perfume is super strong while being fresh and really connected to the ocean because it has a salty kick to it. That's what makes it different from the ones that I have covered so far. So note-wise, it has salt, seaweed, myrtle, and Virginia cedar. And definitely you will get to experience the salt in this perfume because it has that aquatic marine type of scent profile. It really smells like the ocean, but with a luxury twist to it. It's fresh, it's bold, and definitely unforgettable because, again, this perfume house, one, their perfumes are very linear because they're very highly oil concentrated, and because of the oil, you get the intensity and longevity of the perfume. So you really get to enjoy that freshness for a longer period of time, which is why it's, in my opinion, this is a masterpiece. If you don't like salty type of fresh floral perfumes, then this may not be for you. But if you enjoy that sweet and salty type of balance, even in a freshy type of perfume, then I would strongly recommend. This is a classic and very authentic and very long lasting and very refreshing. I move on. Next up is Imagination by Louis Vuitton. Yes, finally I got this one as well. And I know this is controversial because this is supposed to be for the men line, but another one that I will have to disagree because women rock it. I know I do, just as much as men do. And this is very citrusy, fresh, very, and it has some level of amber to it that gives it a very unique touch in comparison to the other perfumes that are in the same profile. And even with the ones that I have mentioned so far, this has a little bit of a spin to it, which makes it very, in my opinion, unique in its own nature and very, very enjoyable. I enjoy this perfume, okay? Once I finish this bottle, there will be another one because it is that good. So let me read you the notes. So top notes, it has citron, Calabrian bergamot, and Sicilian orange. And in the middle, it comes with Tunisian neroli, Nigerian ginger. Oh, I get the ginger now. That's what, it plays a major role in spinning the scent in this perfume. And Ceylon cinnamon. And in the base, it has Chinese black tea. Interesting. Ambroxan and Gaiac wood and also molybdenum. That is interesting. I did not get the Chinese black tea, but that could also be one of the things that makes this perfume very unique and authentic. And so to me, this is a very zesty, kind of spicy, but at the same time comforting all at once, while still being refreshing and clean and very, very therapeutic, in my opinion. Would I recommend this to anyone? Absolutely. That's why I'm talking about it in this video. But definitely give it a shot. Initially, since it was on the men's line, I had to get a sample. I got a 10 ml decant, which I'm very glad that I did because it allowed me an opportunity to wear it a few times, not just once. Because my initial reaction was not as good, but I kind of grew into loving this perfume a lot. So I would strongly encourage you, if you're into this type of scent profile, get the sample first, try it out for a few days, not just once, try it out, see how it develops and works on your body chemistry, and then you can make a decision if you want to get the full bottle or not. But this is really, really good in my opinion. Again, this is Imagination by Louis Vuitton. Next up, it's Bohemian Lime by Goldfield and Banks. Another freshy but goody. In my opinion, this is a citrusy, woody, kind of aromatic. At the same time, it's a little bit earthy and very comforting again. All of the perfumes that I'm highlighting today have that spa-like feel. To me, this one smells more like it's closer to the ocean. And very, very relaxing. Good God. Why not? Yes, this is a love. This is a definite love. And it will come in handy come this summer. But definitely I'm already starting enjoying it in the springtime. Very relaxing. Let me go over the notes real quick. It has finger lime, which I have no clue what that is, Haitian vetiver, bergamot, cedar, Australian sandalwood, and coriander. Which to me, I kind of experienced, especially the spices, which I think is what makes it kind of salty. And that could also be because of the bergamot and probably the lime, which is called finger lime, not sure. But it has that saltiness that you get from citruses. You definitely experience that in this perfume as well. But it is definitely a green juice meets vacation type of energy. Very earthy, very zesty, very relaxing, very therapeutic, very refreshing. So absolutely, this is a very good house to try because most of the perfumes are a affordable in comparison to some of the ones that are that I'm highlighting here. And they could also be found at a very much discounted price in some of the reseller sites. So strongly recommend actually experimenting with this house. I've already highlighted Sunset Hour several times, but this time I wanted to highlight something more refreshing and more clean, and Bohemian Lime is definitely one of them. So if you haven't tried it, please give it a shot. Next up, it is Wave Child by Room 1015. Probably the only blue, deep blue, dark blue bottle that I have. And in comparison to all the perfumes I'm highlighted today, this is the only one in a darker bottle, but the juice inside is very refreshing, very citrusy, very aquatic. I think it may have some level of probably coconut type of scent. I'm not sure, but while I go over the notes, I'll make sure to review that. But it's definitely refreshing. This is unisex. Men, women, anyone can wear it. And again, very relaxing. Some people like it, some people don't. To me, this is definitely a like and a love, because I am enjoying this house so much. And I continue to expand on my collection from this house. So note-wise, top notes, it has mandarin orange, and lemon. And in the base, it comes in with watermelon. Oh, there it goes, the coconut. And it has water. I didn't pay attention to the watermelon. And in the base, it has ambergris, amberwood, and cacao. I did not get the cacao either. But ooh, I kind of get the amber, but this is like a sweet amber. It's not your regular resinous type of amber. Like, that part has been toned down, but it still has an amber scent that's been really diluted to become more sweet and refreshing. And I think that's one of the reasons what makes this perfume really stand out. Very chic, very a modern take on a freshie. Definitely feels like sunshine in a bottle. Very in comparison to the ones that I have highlighted so far, I wouldn't consider it the most refreshing, but this definitely smells clean. It's more lenient towards the clean side versus the refreshing side. It does have the refreshing side, don't get me wrong, but in comparison to the others, I think this would be probably the least refreshing, but it has that clean, musky type of scent profile. That could come from the amber in the base. I'm not sure, but it really feels that way. And I would still rock this in the middle of summer, because it will definitely smell sweet and delicious and clean, which is what I usually go for. So if you haven't tried it, please give it a shot. This is Wave Child by Room 1015. Next up, it's 1957 by Chanel. Oh, how I love my Chanels. Like, I really enjoy Chanel. You guys already know about my story with Coco Mademoiselle. I've worn that perfume out for over 20 years. It was my signature scent, and I've created so many memories with it, and which I will hold dearly. Because of that, I'm very passionate when it comes to Chanel, the brand, period. And this perfume did not disappoint. It's very clean. It's very it has aldehydes, of course. It is very musky, powdery. I think it has some level of iris to it, but very refreshing, very powdery. It just makes you happy. And this is every time I smell it, this is how I react. I smell it and I smile. That is an instinct reaction. It's not something that you do after processing it. No, it's instant. And it's a trigger, right? And whatever is in it, It really triggers you to bring joy and happiness to your day. And I really, really enjoy this perfume. So it has top notes. It has white musk, aldehydes, bergamot, pink pepper, and coriander. I don't even feel all these spices. The pink pepper, the coriander. No, I just smell wood. Maybe that's what creates the woodiness. Who knows? In the middle, it has white musk, orange blossom, and jasmine. And in the base, again, white musk, orris, cashmere, honey. Ooh, honey. Cedar and vanilla. So definitely the sweetness comes from honey and vanilla. But this is musk galore. Really, like they did not go easy on that musk, because you see it in the top, the middle, and in the base. Like they went all out. But this is definitely classy girl vibes. It's fresh, it's floral, it's very addictive, very refreshing. It's very clean, polished, luxurious. One that you want to wear when you want to stand out. This is quiet luxury in a bottle. Like, this is very minimalistic, but it really makes you stand out. And it doesn't bother those around you, but when for a close, intimate interaction, oh yeah, you will make a statement with this. This is very, very, very loved within the house of Chanel, and there's a reason behind it. So if you're into that quiet luxury, powdery, iris kind of musky type of perfumes that are fresh, that are clean, refreshing, very chic, very modern, even though it's been around for quite some time, I would strongly recommend Chanel 1957. This next perfume, I'm not even going to attempt to say its name. For the sake of this video, we'll just call it 003, because it does have the number at the beginning, and you'll see the name of the perfume on top. This is by the house of Floral Perfumes, and really, really, really good selection. This is their 15 ml, which I've been sitting on, and now I'm really going to explore it. I've had this for quite some time, but I haven't had the opportunity to tap into it. But lately, because of my affection towards these type of scents, I'll make sure that I'll make use of this for sure and get a fuller bottle. But again, from a note perspective, this is very citrusy, another aquatic green, very fresh and spicy type of perfume. If you're into that type of perfume, I would strongly recommend that. It still has that freshness, that therapeutic type of scent, but it has a little bit of spice and greenness to it. So let me read you the notes. In the top, it has Yuzu, which is a type of citrus. It has bergamot and violet leaf. And in the middle, it comes in with jasmine, neroli, and elemi resin. And in the base, it has vetiver and musk. So I can definitely feel the neroli, the jasmine, the vetiver. Of course, the musk is always there, which gives it that woodiness while still maintaining its freshness. So definitely a green, citrusy type of perfume. It has a little edge to it, but it's not your average freshie. So let's just put it that way. So it has a little bit of a twist to a freshness, which makes it unique in its own way, but definitely enjoyable and very relaxing, and again, very therapeutic. So if you haven't tried it, please get your nose on 003. And the last one for this video that I have actually highlighted this house quite a bit, but I don't think I have highlighted this specific perfume. I have highlighted its counterpart, but not this one. So you guys have probably heard me talk about Gentle Fluidity Gold like forever and a day. But today I'm giving it Gentle Fluidity Gold a rest, and we're focusing on Gentle Fluidity Silver by Maison Francis Kirk Dijon. This is another masterpiece from the house. By the way, this house has quite a few fresh aquatic very refreshing type of scents. So I would encourage you again to get their discovery set and explore them. But this is definitely one of them that has a very fresh, juicy, woody, aquatic, and fresh type of scent profile. Let me go over the notes real quick. So top notes, it comes in with juniper berries, nutmeg, bergamot, and pineapple. Yummy. In the middle, it only has coriander, and in the base, it comes in with musk, woody notes, cedar, amber, and vanilla. So it has some level of fruitiness to it, obviously, from the notes. However, you also get the sweetness and muskiness and crispness along with the woody notes you will definitely experience in this perfume. It is cool, spicy, and very smooth to wear, very enjoyable, and again, very refreshing. It is applicable to both men and women, so anyone can rock it. Again, in this day and age, it's very, very rare that you will find a perfume that's specifically applicable to men or women, because perfume is about your own personal experience. Yes, there are certain perfumes that would specifically apply to men and some specifically to women, but to me, majority of the perfumes are unisex, and this is definitely one of them, because your body chemistry is what gives the perfume life on top of how it's supposed to smell. So definitely give this a shot. And this is definitely a quality brand. They invest in quality raw materials to make sure that the content of the juice is really, really outstanding. So if you haven't tried it, this is Gentle Fluidity Silver, not gold, silver, which is why everything looks silver and gray and fresh and clean. So there you go, fresh and floral, but with personality. So each of the perfumes I mentioned have a spin to it that makes one different from the other, even though they all carry the same element, which is to be refreshing and very relaxing and very therapeutic. Some are woody, some are spicy, some are fruity, some are floral, some are earthly. Very, very, very unique take on a fresh note. So I hope I mentioned one that you could relate to, that you gravitate towards, but to me, each one of these perfumes are outstanding, and I will make sure to make use of them. I've been using some of them, and the others I'll make sure to use them in springtime and this coming summer. So thank you for watching. I hope this was enjoyable and you got something out of it. Again, if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Just click on it. So it's a very, very easy ask, and I appreciate it and thank you in advance. Until the next video, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.